Regalong palihim kung natatanggap ay sadyang nakakakilig. Ngunit, ang tagal, kakaiba na ang aking nararamdaman. Ano nga ba ang iyong hangarin? Dahil unti-unti na kitang nararamdaman. Mga palihim na pagsunod, ang walang pigil at walang humpay na pagsubaybay. Sino ka nga ba? Ano nga ba ang iyong gusto? Ako ba ang iyong gusto? Kaya't bawat segundo, ikay nandyan. Saan man ako magpunta, ikay nasa paligid, nasa sulok, nakatago't hindi naglalaho. Ikay aking nararamdaman na para bang ako'y nababaliw. Ang aking mga balahibo ay nagsisitayuan, tila ba'y bawat hakbang ay nakakakilabot. Ano nga ba ang aking gagawin? Ito ay hindi nakilig o kasiyahan, dahil bawat presensyang aking natatanggap mula sa iyo ay kakaiba. Ito ay tila di normal, sapagkat ikay laging nakabantay. Bawat bagay na aking natatanggap ay parang mga banta na tila ikay may gustong makuha mula sa akin. Ano nga ba ang mayroon sa akin? Itong lihim na pagsubaybay ay nakakatakot. Gusto ko na lang magtago kung saan ako'y di makikita. Di pwedeng sa bahay o kung saan man, sapagkat nandyan ka. Gusto ko magtago sa kahong walang butas. Maraming katanungan ang hindi masagot-sagot. Paano ba makakatakas sa mundong ito? Paano makakatakbo mula sa kanya patungo sa maliwanag na daan? Paano maramdaman muli ang kaligayahan at kalayaan? Mga tatlong paano na sa tingin ko'y hindi masasagot. Paano nga ba? Bakit nga ba? At doon ko nagawa ang aking mga huling hakbang.
And our purpose of our documentary is about stalking.
Good day, Sir Jonathan. My name is Kim Andrea Lesteres from section of 9 Barrel. The purpose of this interview for you is to give your own opinion about our documentary about stalking.
Hi, good afternoon po ma'am. We are from 9 Barrel and I am Isabella Risa, your interviewer for the day.
Barnabas and Samson. Today, in this recording, we are conducting our research towards stalking as observed by students, teachers, and or faculty members. Do you consent for this recording to be used in our documentary?
Your own opinion, what ages are most victims of stalking?
Usually, age bracket ninyo, junior high school. Senior high, mga ganun.
What age is the most victim of stalking? So, in my perception, actually, any age siya. So, pwedeng, but particularly at age of teenagers. And particularly girls na without parents. And so, kapag malayo or may mga super, or hindi naman super, but vulnerable sila, so nakikita ng stalker na wala sila or walang sumusundo, ganyan, or alam naman natin na stalking, so hindi siya natatapos sa school or sa workplace, so sinusundan siya hanggang home, so nalalaman ng stalker na ayan, kung sino yung kasama sa house. So actually, any age siya, pero particularly at teenagers, early adults.
So, in your opinion, ma'am, who is most likely to be a victim of stalking?
Mostly the victim of stalking are the girls.
Why do you think so, ma'am?
In our society, we do not usually have stalkers for boys, mostly for the girls. It's because most of the men are attracted to the physical attributes of the women.
As a teacher, how will you prevent the risk of stalking?
So, for me, kailangan mag-set ka ng privacy para walang stalking na mangyayari. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng life natin is in public. Kailangan din minsan is you have that privacy that dapat private ang mga sensitive issues in your life para po maiwasan natin yung mga nang-stalk sa atin.
How will I prevent the risk of stalking? So actually, it depends on the individual. So on how he or she will prevent that. My advice is, as a teacher, so don't be afraid to seek help, particularly at authorities. So wag magdalawang isip na magsabi agad, because we all know, so saan naglilid yung stalking? So, naglilid siya sa obsession. So, aside from, so sorry for the word, sexual harassment, so it may lead to murder, ganyan. So, at first place, kapag nakakita na kayo ng signs of stalking, so, magsabi agad sa proper authorities.
What do you think are the reasons why people stalk?
Dala na din yan sa inggit, curiosity, and then aside from that inggit is gusto nilang ma-achieve yung mga bagay na meron sa isang tao na wala sa kanila.
Yun lang po. Thank you po. Thank you.
For your question is, what is the act of stalking to you?
To me, act of stalking kasi is case-to-case basis. Because may reason why people stalk a person, an individual. Pwedeng crush niya, pwedeng galit sa kanya, naghahanap siya ng mga bagay na negative that they can use para masira yung tao na yon. So, negative and positive talaga yung stalking for me. It's a mix of negative and positive.
Stalking is the intentional observance of a person without consent of the person being stalked. Pero parang mali yata yung definition ko. Kasi, but anyway, I guess basta yun pag-observe ng isang tao without the consent, that of which has implications of malicious intent.
For another follow-up question, sir, what age are most victim of stalking?
I think the most, I think for me, the most victim stalking is yung mga nasa age ng pagdadalaga or maturity. Kasi yun yung prone talaga sa pagustuhan ng tao. Siyempre, na doon na-develop, doon nakikita yung glow up ng isang tao. So, prone talaga sila sa stalking. Once na nakita sila, di ba, may mga bata na nakita, uy, ang gwapo, uy, ang ganda, di ba? So, ayun yung pinaka, I think, yung age nyo, ayan, 9, 10, so sila yung pinaka-prone sa stalking. Ayan.
Thank you for your time, sir, and this interview has ended now.
Okay, thank you. Follow-up question po. Are there any students that reached out for your help because someone is stalking them?
Yes, that was during my first year as a teacher, way back in LPO Cavite pa. A student was, pwede ba ako mag-disclose information to further explain things?
Keep the name na lang po siguro confidential.
Sige. Well, long story short, she was a beautiful student. Parang siya, part-time model. Tapos may isang estudyante na kung saan stalks her. Pero hindi niya kilala. Alam niya taga same school because he wears the same uniform. Chances are parang kumbaga kung saan palagi siya nandun, andun siya. Lalo sa mga events na nagpa-participate niya. Although, parang kumbaga, she's parang kumbaga conscious of using the word stalker. Kasi baka mamaya fan lang pala.
Opo. Yes. Thank you po. Thank you for sharing.
In what age group would you say these girls belong to?
Most probably around 15 above. But sometimes there are some girls around 12. It depends upon the posture and the body build of the girls that can caught the attention of the stalkers.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Our students from 9 Beryl po, and we just want to interview po about certain topics po about stalking, and gusto lang po namin, we just want to know po yung answers niyo po about the topic. First question po, why is it important to protect your privacy when using social media?
That ba English dito? Hindi
Hindi naman.
Kasi, I think it's important to protect your privacy, especially in the internet, because, marami namang mga other users, especially na mga dummy accounts, kumbaga, or mga poser, and those people that can access your information publicly. So, with regards to those person, you don't know how they will access or use that information against you or to other people. So, it's very important to protect your privacy, and especially in regards also with your family, and especially if you work or something, your financial record. So, ayun nga, marami tayong hindi alam sa mga nakasalamuhan natin kahit ba in person or online. So, mahalaga po talaga protektahan yung privacy natin.
Thank you po.
For the follow-up question po,
What action will you do if someone is stalking you?
stalking, I haven't really experienced, but if ever that occurred to me, I would probably just report the accounts, or if they ever added my friends, I would kindly ask or announce in my social media account that this person is not to be trusted with or to be associated with me. So, ayun.
Okay, wait lang.
For the last question po,
In your own opinion, how do you define stalking?
stalking, it's a broad issue that happens. It could happen as we've said, online and in person. And for me, the definition of stalking is when someone parang obviously and maliciously following you and kind of obsessing over your information and your life, which is inherently bad kasi, di ba, ba't naman nila papakialaman yung buhay mo? So, ayun lang, yung parang broad view of stuff.
That will be all po.
Thank you po. Thank you for your time.
participating po.
For our question, why is it important to protect your privacy when using social media?
Social media, yun yung pinaka delikado na place, especially sa mga kabataan ngayon. Kasi doon marami mga predators, ang dali-dali maging biktima ng mga scams, ng mga hacking, ang daming mga mahihirap na circumstances na meron yung social media, and kailangan maiwasan natin yun kasi importante na maingatan natin yung privacy natin kasi yun na lang yung pinakahawakan natin kasi once ma-invade yung privacy natin, ang daming malalaman tungkol sa atin, like our personal information, our conversation with other people, yung mga plano natin sa buhay, madali nilang makikita yun, and without proper protection of our privacy is madali na lang din tayong magiging prone to scamming, to hacking, and may invade pa nila yung Data Privacy Act, which is hindi talaga pwede. Although mahirap matrack yung mga ganong crimes dahil online nga, ang pinakamagagawa na lang talaga natin is to prevent kasi mas mahirap siyang i-cure.
For your question po, what action will you do if someone is stalking you?
I-call out the
kaya kung anong intention.
Thank you, Ate Casey. Hi, Jaja. For our question, what is talking to you?
Hi, Thirdy. Thank you for that wonderful question. Yung sa akin kasi, for me, stalking is yung parang repeated na paggagawa ng isang tao sa isang tao. Yung parang, pag yung kunwari si person A, they keep following person B without their consent or kahit yung person B without them knowing. Usually stalking, natutunan namin sa klase ng service sa araw, parang pwede siya mangyari, hindi lang with celebrities, artista, pero pwede rin pala siya mangyari sa two partners. Kunwari si guy, he has this obsession with this girl and sinistalk siya, parang he follows her wherever she goes. Parang yun, yung stalking, it's like this creepy and really intimidating. It's kind of interrelated to harassment.
Thank you, Jaja.
If someone is being stalked and ask for your help.
Siyempre, first of all, siyempre, di ba, when someone is being stalked, tapos humingi sila ng tulong sa atin, they know na there's a threat. So, kapag ikaw, alam mo sa sarili mo na kaya mo labanan yung threat, not really engaging to the threat na sasapakin mo yung sasapakin mo yung nangi-stalk. So, I think, para sa akin, ang first ko na gagawin is, lapitan yung tao, tapos tanungin ko sa kanya kung okay lang ba siya. Then, ang gagawin ko is, we will find on a place na kung saan mas safe kami and mag-start kami ng discussion doon kung saan nagsimula yung stalking niya or nung nangi-stalk sa kanya. And, doon kami mag-gather ng mga tao around us para matulungan kami on that matter.
Thank you po. Thank you for your time.
Ayun lang. Ang galing.
Hi, Ate Jika. For your question, what action will you do if someone is talking to you?
Siguro ang gagawin ko, hindi muna ako umuwi sa bahay, tapos didiretso ako sa police or sa barangay para ma-report. Tapos, magbibigay na rin ako ng awareness sa ibang tao para aware sila na yung taong to ng stalk at ginagawa yung mga bagay na ginagawa sa akin.
Hi everyone, I am Manuel Abongay here to interview some students. I'm here with Jed, and for your question, in your opinion, how do you define stalking?
Stalking is when someone is habitually, ang tawag dun?
Following?
Following someone. Pag-usama yun. Cut niya yun. Anyway, it is somehow ginagawa siya ng mga tao na hindi nila nakikita o hindi nila napapansin. It's like stalking sa mga Facebook nila na everyday na ginagawa. And also, kahit na paghihintay sa kanila sa mga after school, like after nila mag-school. And then, one more thing, it is also a good way na ipakita or sabihin sa mga tao na yung ginagawa nila, kahit minor man yan, even though na parang hindi nila alam or hindi pa nila gaano na sinusobrahan yung pagiging stalking nila. Dapat binibigyan na sila ng awareness na tama na.
Thank you, Jed.
Hi, B-Boy. For our question, in your opinion, how do you define stalking?
Stalking is yung pag sa isang tao na wala silang hindi sila komportable.
Good day, Ma'am Emery. I'm Kim Andrea Listeris from the section of 9 Beryl. We are from the house of Philip, Barnabas, and Samson. And for our interview today, we were going to ask you some questions about our documentary, Stalking. Your opinion and answer will depend on the questions we will ask.
Good day po, Ma'am Emery. My name is Alina Nazarian B. De La Cruz. I'm from 9 Beryl and I'm from House of Samson. Are you ready to, po?
Yes. Good afternoon. Good morning in grade 9.
Okay. First question po, what are the reasons people stalk?
Okay. There are a lot of reasons and maybe the things that I will mention is not limited to the answers, no? There are different reasons why they stalk. Number one, is it for teenagers, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. for teenagers, maybe in romantic way. No, people are stalking in romantic way. They admire someone, stalking in a sense of social media or maybe personal. No, they want to know more about the person. They want to know about the the student or the person they like. Another thing, stalking is also a little bit or more that's specifically dangerous, no? Why? Because maybe they are stalking because they want to get something from the student, like the cell phones, the money, or other things that are important and valuable, no? And other things, maybe they are for teenagers. There are a lot of reasons kasi, but there are things that maybe they are asked by another student because maybe if I'm the one who will stalk you, you know that I am about to something. But if another student will be asked na, pwede ba siyang stalk? Ano? So, pwede ba siyang, you can, browse, especially social media ngayon, Facebook, when I browse your profile, automatically, I will add, or ma-add ka na yung person. So, there are a lot, but sometimes it be romantic, sometimes it's a little bit dangerous because there are a lot of things, no? Pwede may ibang kunin, or maybe they want something to the person.
Okay. For our follow-up question po, as a guidance counselor, how will you prevent the risk of stalking?
Okay. That's a good question, no? About prevention of stalking. Here in our school, cell phone is not that allowed talaga. And phones, specifically so on social media. But we have this policies and procedures and also awareness na din, no? That students can report if the student is, I'm stalking, or he or she was stalked by another person, he or she can report to the guidance office, to the discipline office immediately para mas ma-investigahan, no? For further investigation. At the same time, if this student, maybe stalking is a form of harassment din kasi. So, there are policies regarding, our school has policies regarding harassment. So, there is a disciplinary sanction for them, lalo na if it's proven na talagang nagsustalk sila.
Follow-up question po. Why do you think no one should stalk?
Okay, stalking kasi it's more dangerous. At the same time, it's a breach of privacy because there are things that we keep it private. However, the other students or the other person want to know about it. So, it's a little bit dangerous. They might get your information, especially the most confidential ones, and then for a reason for money, reason of privacy, reason for, syempre, safety.
So, that's our interview. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Ako na lang!
Madaming lugar ang pwedeng puntahan, saan mang panig ng mundong ito. Ngunit may isang hadlang na tao ang gustong sumiran ng ating kasiyahan. Sunod dito, sunod doon, kaysa doon paroroon. Tingin dito, tingin doon, tinitignan kung may mga taong makikita siya na may sinusundan. Sa pagbangon niya sa umaga, sa pag-aayos na sa kanyang pag-alis, pakiramdam niya ay may nagmamasid sa kanyang bintana. Subalit hindi niya na ito binigyan sa kanyang paghagas ng tahanan, ay tila siya ay may nararamdamang nakabutan sa kanya. Ngunit, di niya na ito pinapansin. Sa pag-aakalang parehas lang silang naroon. Sunod dito, sunod doon, masid dito, masid doon. Saan man siya'y mapadpad ay palagi din siya'y naroroon. Na tila ba'y alam niya na ang kanyang paroroon. Isang hadlang na siya'y gambaling, isang tao na alam ko sino siya, at palaging nangunguha ng kanyang litrato upang gamitin para siya'y takutin. Hindi niya na alam kung ano ang gagawin. Nasaan man siya'y naroon din. Walang tigil sa pagsusulat ng impormasyon tungkol sa kanya. Siya'y kinakabahan na sapagkat alam niya ang kanyang bawat kinikilos. Para bang alam niya na ang bawat detalye ng kanyang gagawin. Siya'y nakakatanggap ng mga sulat na kanyang kinakatakutan sa pagbabanta sa kanya.
Hindi kayo kita sa camera, bobo. Hindi pa kayo kita. Thank you. Sige, sige, sige.
Ay, poke mo! Asan ka? Hindi kita makita, be! Ulit!
Lingon. Ay, ba't ang bagal ng 3 seconds nila? 5 seconds na.
Ako na lang!
Gabi! Makatakas ka.
Tama na.